Hi everyone, I'm Nicole O'Neill.
And I'm Victoria Montano, and welcome to At Home with Chrissy, Victoria and Nicole. Where the hell is Chrissy Marsh?
Chrissy's not here because her daughter is doing the HSC.
Very stressful.
There's a lot going on.
I think it's her last HSC, so she's got no excuses after this one. Chrissy Marsh, what are we doing today, Nick?
So we're at somewhere very special today. As you can see, we're somewhere quite different. We are in the kitchens of Kids Giving Back.
Very exciting charity that basically, I think, really is doing something special, getting into the psyche, the ethos of our youngest generation, and really laying the foundations to let them know that giving back is the most important thing that we all can do.
That's exactly right. This is a charity that's very close to my heart, close to Victoria's heart, because it's something that we can all get involved in. It's something our children can get involved in, and it's something that you can do from very, very young.
Nicole and I, as you know, both absolutely love cooking. So when the opportunity arose this week to show off again in the kitchen and do some good, how could we say no?
So today we are cooking a green chicken curry. So this is an amazing midweek meal that you can cook at home for your kids, your family. You can change how chilly or how hot you want it.
You can fill it out with lots of veggies. You can take out the chicken. You can fill their bowls with rice. It is a real crowd pleaser. So let's get started, Nicole. What do we do first?
So I believe we're chopping up the potatoes, the carrots, the onions.
Here at Kids Giving Back, what they like to do is start off with the hard veggies. So we will chop these all up, put them in to make a curry with some curry sauce, with a little bit of water, and we'll come back after that and tackle these other veggies. I'm gonna start grating this.
Okay, and I'll start chopping onions.
So the really cool thing about Kids Giving Back, Nick, is that every second Sunday, they do a Sunday cook. It's a family cook. So, you know, you can come with the girls, I can come with Xavier and Theodora, and we can cook a meal. But the most incredible aspect of this Sunday cook is you actually get to physically give it to the family that you've cooked for.
I think that's so nice. And I also think it's very important that you prepare a meal and then you can actually see where it's going.
Absolutely.
And who the recipients are. And I think that that's why it's so great. It's because Kids Giving Back look after local communities.
Yep. And they really partner with local communities, don't they? Local communities and local charities.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so excited to bring Xavier and Theodora on a Sunday to cook. So, I mean, this week alone, just talking about this Sunday cook has been such a game changer for me at home with Theodora, my 5-year-old, because I bought her a kids cooking set.
No.
Yes, so she has been cooking some pretty crazy things.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's all about learning. So I'm like so excited to bring her to a Sunday cook here, you know. It's a great family experience, but also teaching your kids to give back.
I also think that cooking is such a life skill to learn about nutrients, to learn about how to look after yourself.
Absolutely.
And how, you know, it's so easy to be able to boil an egg or fry an egg and learn about what food actually does to your body.
100% how it fuels your body.
That's it.
Doing something for charity and learning about these things.
And you know, the funny thing is, the other thing that people dismiss a lot about cooking with kids is that cooking is also a maths lesson.
100%.
People say to me, oh, your girls are very good at maths, they're good at visualising quantities and measurements. And I think a lot of it is, when we did cook, we'd say things like, I'd say, oh, take a piece of celery and give me pieces that are 10 centimetres long.
Wow.
And so you had to guess what 10 centimetres was roughly, or give me 200 grams of something.
I mean, can you imagine growing up in a household with such an alpha mother? I absolutely cannot. But talking about digressing from the school term and Nicole's hard school of Knox in Bellevue Hill, cooking with kids does some incredible holiday programs. When your children are not at school, they can actually come to this charity organisation and spend a day not just learning to cook, not just giving back to charity, but having fun. And at this age, it's that blending of fun, that blending of giving, that's going to really,
And making friends with children from other schools
Yep,
and other communities.
100%.
Which I think is really nice as well.
The kitchen where they come to, if you'd like some further information on that, you can go online, is at the Paddington RSL. So it's really local to all of our private schools in the eastern suburbs. I think it's important to say, no?
It's local to the eastern suburbs.
So these amazing holiday programs for cooking with kids that I just mentioned, they run them from the Paddington RSL. They also run them in Manly and Parramatta. So
At the moment, it's only in New South Wales, but I'm sure they'd be happy for any sponsors from any of the other states or anyone else interested in potentially setting up one of these kitchens.
So if anyone is out there from a different state watching this show today and you think you have the perfect space for some holiday camps, for some cooking with children programs, please do get in touch.
Great way to give back. Such a great cause. And today's meal, for example, will be given to Oz Harvest and distributed to families in need.
We are just going to grate the carrot. You can also chop that. We are now just chopping some potatoes just to fill out the curry.
I love potatoes.
All right. So that is all the hard stuff done. And by hard stuff, I mean
The chopping.
solid vegetables. So in here, we've got potatoes, carrots, 2 potatoes, 2 carrots, 2 onions,
Ginger.
lots of ginger, 2 garlic
Yep.
cloves. And we're going to pop these over here.
Time to get fried.
Yeah, let's go. So
Go
this
ahead.
is Thai green curry paste. We are just store-bought. We are just going to put half a jar in each. This is with canola oil. Now, the reason that we do this in my world, I'm not sure about the recipe of Kids Giving Back, is like I always say, we're flavoring the oil here. Okay, and then we have got the mix that we did in here. So we get these on, and then we move to the vegetables that cook a bit faster. So we're going to add some water to this.
Another tip when you've got a little bit of sauce
Yeah,
left in
exactly.
the jar is to put your water into the jar.
And this is interesting. This is coconut milk powdered. We're going to add that to the litre of water. And just stir that through.
So if you've got coconut milk at home, you put less water.
Yeah. Or you could do stock if you've got stock at home, a chicken stock because it's chicken. If you wanted to do this with seafood, you could obviously use seafood stock.
Prawns. Oh.
Prawns. Prawn green curry doesn't get better than that.
Yeah. Here at Kids Giving Back, they have a special agreement where Harris Farm looks after them. So they get most delicious fruit and veggies delivered every week.
Very, very, very kind. And if you're thinking of ways that you want to get involved with Kids Giving Back, on the 17th of August, they have their once a year, the most important drive that they do. It's called a volunteer-a-thon. 17th of August, as I said, please hit us up via this YouTube video on our direct messages or directly to the charity. This is an enormous day, a huge day.
They're hoping to make over 3,000 meals in 2 sessions and then distribute them to the homeless around Sydney. So it's a great opportunity to just dip your toes in, bring your children. It's a fun day, it's relaxed. I promise you it's not laborious. It's a great way to get involved with Kids Giving Back. It's also a great way to get your kids involved.
If you want to buy your tickets, we are going to link the place to go for that in our Instagram stories of this video. Just hit that link, buy your tickets, Paddington RSL on the 17th of August.
Are you going to come, Victoria?
Yes, I'll be there.
Really?
No, I'm at a show. I will try to be there.
I will definitely be popping in with my girls.
She could have just let me say yes and we could have moved on.
No,
just
because then people will be expecting you. And they'll be disappointed if they came for you.
I would love to be here. I will try. This is such a beautiful symphony of veggies that's going into
you're
this.
so happy you used
Thai-
that word, aren't you?
I got it in there. I read my thesaurus earlier today.
She searched
And
for that
I-
word.
I needed a word. I fucking put the word in. That's all I have
I
to
don't
say.
have to swear this.
Oh, because it's for
watching
kids.
this show.
Keep it in. Keep the swearing in.
No, but she's so proud that she used the word sympathy. Symphony.
God, that smells so good.
Or water.
So the water's just so that all the veggies are covered and can cook properly. 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 tablespoon of salt in each.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted to leave this sugar part out, you could. You could do maple syrup, you could do honey, or you could do rice syrup.
Yeah. But you need something to give it a little bit of that
So the basis of Thai cooking is always to
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour. So you need to have the sour, you need to have the sweet, and that's why sugar is essential in Thai cooking. Definitely not the place you want to go if you are counting your calories, Thailand. But if you wanted to do a healthy version of this, it is possible. So now we leave this, we're going to put the lid on, and it's going to be ready in about 8 minutes.
So while our green chicken curry is thickening and simmering away, we are going to prepare the containers. So one of the signature things here at Kids Giving Back is that they like to write notes on their
Notes on the packaging.
And they also put a label of what is contained in every meal.
And when they do a breakfast box or a care package for a women's shelter, they also put a nice little note inside. We're going to write a few while we're waiting. We've only got 8 minutes.
So let's get going.
Haven't written a love letter for a long time.
Okay, let's get going.
I wrote, I hope you have a wonderful day. You are special. You are unique. Always remember.
Chicken curry is now ready. It was poured over and mixed in with some rice noodles. So there's some carbohydrates in there. But you can mix it over rice, you can mix it over vermicelli. There's a whole lot of different types of noodles or carbohydrates that you can mix in with it. So now we are packaging it up, ready to...
One that we've already packaged with Nicole's little note on it.
So about
4 scoops is a serve here.
a bit of protein.
And obviously we're missing Chrissy today, so, you know, things are quieter than usual. But can you imagine this room full of your children on a Sunday or at the volunteer-a-thon or at school camp, all of them making anywhere between 150 to 3,000 meals a day, getting fed, playing, having fun, doing good. I have absolutely loved today, Nicole.
We are so excited now to sit down with the founder, Carol from Kids Giving Back, and Tully, who are going to talk to us a little bit more about the charity and what they do and how you can help and get involved.
They're going to give you the real details. We probably got it all wrong up until now.
So these are the different types of rice noodles that we have mixed in with our chicken curry. This is some vermicelli, and these are some rice noodles here. You can use rice, you can use quinoa, you can use whatever you fancy. We have prepared our Thai green chicken curry.
If Chrissy was here, she would say, I'm thirsty as a camel. But lucky, she's not here today. Thank God, because we don't have any champagne.
Well, we might. We're not having any. But we're sitting here with the founder of Kids Giving Back, Carol.
So lovely for you guys to be here.
Well,
really
we loved
appreciate
it.
it.
I'm
And
starving.
Tully, a volunteer and a...
Yeah, started working here at the start of the year,
Wow.
doing
okay.
the educational programs.
Okay, so tell us, Carol, tell us about it, where it came from.
Well, it sort of started about 13 years ago. My friend Ruth and myself, we have our kids and they were much younger at the time, and we really wanted to volunteer with our kids, but found it very difficult to find volunteering opportunities that were age appropriate for them to do. And so we started just cooking meals and you know, delivering it to different shelters, and then we realised that, you know, we were a bit onto it. We had family and friends who really wanted to participate, so we started off with the community kitchen and got groups of people, first friends and family, and then we realised this was something that was really needed for all sorts, all kids from all walks of life. And we eventually got our own space here at the Paddington RSL. And now we do all sorts of different activities for the kids. And the whole idea is that it's age appropriate, meaningful and hands-on. You've got to get kids involved doing something, not just hearing about giving back, but
wonderful.
actually doing it.
How wonderful. Leading by example, giving them dynamic exercises, dynamic things to be doing to keeping them engaged. And that would link back with you, Tully, with what you bring education-wise. So talk to us about that.
Yeah,
So you're an ex-school teacher or a school teacher?
haven't given it away yet, I don't
Okay,
think.
no. You're trained in education.
Yeah, so I'm trained in health education, in PDHPE, and been working in schools in Sydney the last 16 years.
Tali was actually Neve's teacher.
And yeah, just watching in schools the power of hands-on activities, but how, I guess, not frequent those activities are. But that's purely just because calendars and trying to keep up with school curriculums and all of the things that you have to squeeze into a school day.
Yeah.
But how, one, the rise in mental health issues at schools,
Yeah.
and seeing that over particularly the last, I would say, 5 to 8 years, and there being a pullback with things being in the calendar that are external to the academic life of the school or sporting life of the school. So trying to work out a way where before kids are getting to that point of having breakdowns or whatever the mental health issues are, trying to add to their toolbox of
Skills.
supporting them.
Yeah.
And I really feel strongly about if you're doing things for others, it's not going to cure you and it's not going to give you a solution to a problem, but it's just adding to that toolbox of when you're feeling not great, it's something that you can do. And that preventative approach of, yeah, like there are kids that are sporty that know that if they're not having a great day, they can go for a run. And it's so trying to target all kids
Yeah.
and showing them that by giving back, it can actually make you feel good. Now with all the science, knowing that what is released in the brain and knowing that that can make you feel good.
So important.
And so trying to get kids to do more of that in schools, and I feel really strongly about trying to support Carol in trying to get into more schools and making that available to kids.
So, talk to me. Do you cook every day?
Pretty much every day this place is teeming with
Okay.
lots and lots of kids. During the week we have school groups. We also do corporate programs.
Yeah.
So we have team building, we have corporates come in with their kids, which is fantastic. So it's always busy. Once a month on Saturdays, we have our little helpers programs. That's for 5 to 8 year olds with their parents or carers. And every second Sunday is our signature program, our Cook for Good,
Yeah.
where the whole family comes in and cooks meals and then delivers it to different
And
charities.
if we were to ask you how people can help and get involved, do you need food sponsors? Do you need corporate sponsors? Do you need more schools involved? How can, some people are not in Sydney or not in New South Wales and they're watching from Victoria or somewhere else.
How can they get involved?
They want to be involved. What can people do to help?
I would say all the above.
Right, that's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. So you've got sponsorship or help from
Yeah, we're
like Harris
generous.
Farm.
Yeah, Harris Farm give us a great discount on all the fresh fruit and vegetables and a top
Okay.
of the line.
Could be
thing.
free.
It could be, but we appreciate everything.
working
that
on
we
it.
get. Biopack is fantastic. They provide all this packaging at cost.
And this is all recyclable.
Yeah, all recyclable.
Wonderful.
And
Yeah.
we have DoorDash has also given us lots of vouchers over the
Amazing.
years.
Wonderful.
And Kellanova. Kellogg's fantastic. We do these amazing breakfast boxes that
Yeah.
are long life, that go out to a lot of different shelters, go out to different schools that have breakfast programs. And Kellanova sponsor all the cereal that goes in, the muesli bars. So we have some fantastic sponsors already online, but we can always do with more. We've got lots of food. We do care packs for women's shelters. So we would love extra sponsors for products. Most important is getting families in. We want kids in. We want them to feel the magic and the
Yeah,
beauty
that's
of
very
volunteering.
And talking about the kids, can you explain to us a little bit about your school holiday programs?
Sure, we have school holiday programs in Paddington, in Parramatta, and we just launched in Manly last school holidays.
I'm just going to preface that by saying if there's anyone watching who's in Victoria, South Australia, Perth, anywhere in Australia that Kids Giving Back doesn't service, reach out because there's plenty of opportunity to give back, isn't there?
Definitely, and we'd love to be everywhere.
Yeah, well, we're working on it.
And if there is anyone out there who's looking at potentially partnering with us, then we'd be more than open
Amazing.
to, because the more kids that we can touch and affect, the more then we will, I guess our mission is to create the next generation of generosity, and the more that we can get kids involved, the better.
And as Victoria was asking, what happens in these school holiday camps?
a lot of fun, first
Okay.
of all. Come in, there's lots of cooking and learning how to cook. They're enjoying it. It's a really fun atmosphere. Learning a bit about the different community that they're helping, and we always go with the local charities wherever we are. We partner local charities with where the food or the different products are going to. They'll be making breakfast boxes, care packs. Sometimes they're making animal toys that go to animal shelters.
I noticed
So
the
cute.
dog
Yeah,
toys.
they're very, very cute. And we mix it up, and different school holidays might have some special programs. So it's a lot of fun.
In the last school holidays, because of being winter and being cold, we got some of the older students in. We had a day here where we cooked soup, and then the older students came down to one of the shelters in Woolloomooloo area and actually served the soup at lunch.
Wonderful.
So that was a really cool experience for the young kids to actually see that go out straight away. And by the afternoon, we came back and showed them photos of their food was eaten immediately. But doing some stuff with the older kids as well, and getting them to come in and volunteer and actually have that connection with some of the people that don't necessarily get to have lunch.
No.
And August 17 is a big day for you guys.
Big
It
day.
is.
Yes.
I don't know if Nicole and I are ever going to get our tongue around this. Is it the mega volunteer-a-thon?
That's the one.
I mean,
It's because you're not drinking any champagne.
Chrissy, it's good you're not here.
Yeah, that's a wonderful day. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cooking, a lot of packing, different packages. We've got our silent auction. We've got our raffle. We've got music happening. We've got so much going on. It's a really fun morning or afternoon. So the morning session is 9 to 12 and the afternoon session's 1:30 to 4:30.
The aim is just to pack as much as we can.
Pre-sell all the tickets to
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
And the aim of the day is to pack as much as you can.
Yeah, is to come with kids and parents, obviously to raise money at the same time through silent auction raffles, but to really try and push out as many meals as possible.
And would you say it's a party vibe though?
Oh, totally
Definitely.
party vibe.
How fun.
Yeah.
And does everyone cook that day?
Yep. Everyone cooks, so we sort of
Rotate around.
so
Yeah.
everyone gets to experience all the fun. And then we have a lot of different charities come and pick up the different meals. We actually work with over 100 different charity partners. Not all will be on here on the day, but yeah, we have a great program for our teams. It's called the Youth Changemaker program, where we've got this app where we post a whole lot of different volunteering opportunities. Fantastic if your kid's doing Duke of Ed or needs, service learning hours. They just register with the app, we get the parental consent, and we vet all those different
Amazing.
volunteering opportunities. And it's a great passport of their volunteering, which is fantastic if they're looking for work or higher education, that they've got it all logged in.
It's funny because I look at the way employers now look at, children or people that they're employing. And so much of it is less about what your final grade is or how well you did. And a lot more of it now is about what you've done, like what's your community service like?
What
What's your-
extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
I feel like what Carol said before was really interesting and probably the biggest takeaway for us today. These guys here at Kids Giving Back are really creating the next generation of generosity. I mean, the alliteration there was stunning. I am going to steal that from her to segue out, and Nicole will agree and probably add, you are what you do and what you don't do. I say it all the time. This is a great initiative that will allow your children to see you, their parents, their grandparents, their carers, the biggest role models in their life, giving back. And you're bringing them to give back and do something fun at the same time. Guys, what a great initiative.
Congratulations.
What a
you.
great
Thank
day.
you for coming.
Amazing.
Thank you for coming.
We're going to link everything in our Instagram stories, and we hope to see
Including
you.
this recipe,
Including
which is
this recipe,
delicious.
which is really nice. We hope to see you on the 17th, guys. See you. Bye.